Okay, we're going to jump ahead from Aristotle and talk a little bit about an Enlightenment philosopher named Immanuel Kant, a German philosopher, Prussian philosopher, and he's most known for his philosophy, his moral philosophy of deontology, or duty ethics. Deontos in Greek means duty. So the philosophy of deontology, or the moral philosophy of deontology, has to do with duty. And so Kant is an ethicist and proposes an ethics of duty. He's an ethicist of duty. And his famous text that we're just going to briefly talk about is called The Groundwork to the Metaphysics of Morality, or The Groundwork for the Metaphysics of Morality. And in this text, Kant is looking for the supreme ground of all morality. The groundwork, that's why it's called the groundwork of the metaphysics of morality. He's looking for the ground, the metaphysical grounding of all morality. And by that he means the supreme axiom, or the ultimate axiom upon which all morality is founded. If he can distill morality to one thing, what is morality? What is the one thing that grounds all morality? Or what is the one thing that morality presupposes? And he thinks there is something. Okay? And first, though, what this is metaphysical. It's the groundwork for the metaphysics of morality. And it's metaphysical. That is, it's beyond the physical. It's non-empirical. He thinks this ground for ethics, like all ethics, is not empirical. You cannot find the grounding for ethics in the empirical world, in the physical world. Okay? It's a non-empirical or metaphysical ground. Morality isn't something we sense. Okay? It's metaphysical by definition, morality. Okay? So, and we could say ethics, too, is metaphysical. It's non-empirical. It's beyond the physical. It's not something you can sense. You can't have an empirical science of ethics. And right off the bat, then, we can say, here's something, obviously, science can't tell us. Science can't tell us anything about morality, right? And so Kant's groundwork for the metaphysics of morality is the search for the supreme axiom or grounding of all morality. And it's what Kant calls a priori. And he says, in other words, it's before experience. It's something we bring to the table. It's something assumed or presupposed. It's the condition for possibility. Okay? It's the a priori condition for possibility. In other words, it's that which we assume before we even enter into a moral debate, before we even enter into moral discussion or moral reasoning or moral judgment. What is it that we assume? What kind of glasses do we put on in order to, what kind of hat do we put on in order to do and think and judge and reason ethically and morally? That's what Kant wants to know, and he thinks he's figured it out, okay? And the answer is very simply human dignity. Human dignity. Human dignity is the presupposition and ground, the assuming axiom of all morality, okay?